Kansas, I feel like right now you're just in a situation where you're trying to figure out, is this too good to be true? Is this too good to be true? Trying to explore your options, trying to figure out, okay, what other ways can be possible, what other opportunities are out there, what other choices are possibly out there. But I feel like it could be a bit of illusion. And right now we're just trying to figure out, okay, what's reality and what am I actually just making up because I'm scared and fearful.
I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you escaped me. My brain is racing for certainty. My heart is racing for clarity.
Okay, what's going on, y'all? This is going to be a general reading, a general love reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And yeah, this is going to be a general reading. If you would like to book you a personal reading, you can go to my website, which is on screen and down in the description box below, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a full 30-minute personal reading for $300. Or you can book do a little quickie Q&A, like how I do the question and answers on live, for $50. Okay, or simply if you just want to donate to a bitch because it's my birthday, you can do that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, now the overall energy for the love connection is milk and honey. This is the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. Listen, I don't know if you feel like everything is going good right now. It seems like everybody that I've done so far is it's like everybody's going through some sort of like imposter syndrome. That seems to be the energy of the week. It's like everybody's going through imposter syndrome in one form or another. In Cancer, I feel like you're no different. I feel like you're no different. You could be waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Um, you could be waiting on that, or it could be about you protecting this relationship, right? Protecting this connection that you have with this person because you've been there, you've been hurt, you've been lost, you've gone through heartache, right? You've been out there and seen that there's really nothing out there. Like there's other choices, but they're not really good. Other, and all that glitters isn't necessarily gold. So because you've been through that already, you could be looking at this relationship like, is this the right one? Is this the right connection? Is this the right time? Am I living in reality or am I living in an illusion like the past? Or for some of you, it could actually be an illusion that's coming up. Let's take a look. So, Cancers, your energy, we have Nine of Wands, right? This is you standing up, trying to have the courage to fight. Standing up, trying to have the courage to fight, trying to have the courage to hold on. Um, and it's about you gearing up for the worst as well, like pessimism. How do you say it? Pessimism? Yeah, pessimism, right? Like to be optimistic is to look towards the future and to like be hopeful and grateful. But I feel like it's more so pessimism that's popping up, right? Like you're fearing the worst. You're fearing like, okay, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to look towards the light, or I should look towards the light and be hopeful and keep the faith and the hope. But like, I'm just waiting on the other shoe to drop. Meanwhile, the other person in this connection, we have the King of Cups, but we also have the financial and material changes. So it tells me that this person could be going through some things out in the real world, like when it comes to like their finances having to change or their materials necessarily having to change. But I feel like this other person needs support. I feel like they need support, right? I feel like they're supporting you and they're trying their best to be there for you and trying to, be emotionally balanced enough for you and, be within control in this, connection and be empathetic towards you. But I do also feel like they kind of need some support. Now, I don't know if this person is spending more time, at work or they're focused more on the physical, because it does kind of seem that way. Like it seems like they're trying to balance out their emotions with their physical world, right? Like if you're dealing with somebody that works a lot and it's just like, okay, well, I need to make more time for you, right? Or I'm only working a lot so that I can be able to afford the lifestyle that it is that you want. I know you like nice things. I want to be able to take you out. I want to be able to go out on dates and da da da. Like you don't want to date a broke nigga, right? So like I'm trying my best to be there for you, but at the same time, like I'm going through these financial changes, and ultimately it's to better us. But I don't know if you see it that way, Cancer. I don't know if you see it that way. I feel like there's some trauma that's coming up because you've been in situations where maybe you have been promised the world, and maybe, people have kind of like sold you a pipe dream. And so you may not be looking at the situation for what it is. And the universe is like, yo, just kind of relax, like everything's okay. But for you, it's a bit of like, again, when is the other shoe going to drop? Right? Like you might be fearing the worst. In the recent past, we have material and spiritual prosperity, but we also have Wheel of Fortune. So something happened, some sort of major life change, major life transition happened for you that was for the better, that I don't know if you necessarily looked at and realized it was for the better, but it did happen. Okay, because when Wheel of Fortune comes out, it's all about good luck and karma and a life cycle that happens, right? It's usually like a turning point of destiny, to where a major event happens and it sends you onto a whole new path, a whole new timeline. I don't know if you're necessarily looking at this relationship and its connection as being, a blessing after that, but something happened in your past that made you um like this, that made you now get to a point where you're scared and you don't really know what's going on, but it's almost like I got to protect me at all costs, because in a blink of an eye I can lose it all and this whole relationship can be done, and then I end up with nothing and I'm just alone and miserable. Right. Now, in the near future, we have memories of love, but we also have the Two of Wands, and I feel like this is more about you taking time to be patient and to kind of get back to why you want it to be in this connection period. Like it's about like really just sitting back and exploring new romantic opportunities that could pop up within this connection. It could also, represent like a lack of contentment and, maybe restlessness. But I do feel like it's more of like a bit of impatience, right? Like I feel like there's, because you lost out, because other people have taken advantage of you, you may not be seeing this for what it is. And I feel like spirit is just like, yo, go back to the good times. Like remember the times, remember when things were good, remember when things were great. Like yes, things are changing physically, and this relationship may not be what it was when it started. Like maybe you talked on the phone every day, maybe you hung out every day, now you talk like every 2 days, or well hopefully not. I wouldn't be fucking nobody that I'm talking to every 2 days, child. No, but you understand what I'm saying? It's like maybe you go from seeing them every single day and talking on the phone all day to, I still talk every day, but it's more of a check-in. And then you go from seeing them every day to now it's like, okay, I only get to see you and go on dates like a couple of times a week. It's just like spirit is asking you to go along with whatever changes happen, right? Go along with whatever changes happen and try to figure it out. Try to figure it out, okay? Because love is not just about a feeling, right? It's not just about a feeling, it's about actions. It's about actions. And so if you're asking what the outcome of this relationship is, it means that this person finds excitement for you, but you may not. Like this person might feel like you're the missing piece in their life, the missing part of the puzzle, but you may not necessarily be all the way connected there, right? Because of the changes that have happened within this. And I feel like this person is trying to look at this relationship like a long-term thing. And you might be on some, okay, I'm just here to get what I need, get what I want, and get the fuck out before I get hurt. But this person is trying to lay the foundation. Ultimately, they're trying to lay the foundation for like a healthy, strong, stable, reliable relationship. I just don't know if you're realizing that or getting that, because you're so focused on I need it now, 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 now. I got it, da, 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 and this other person is just like, yo, there's a method to shit. Like there's a method to things, and so I feel like the universe is calling for you to look back on your past relationships, see exactly why it did not work, and figure it out. It's almost like, okay, for example, like if you're in a connection right now and you still feel like, well, damn, we've been talking for X amount of months, I still don't have a title. And like you keep pressuring this person for a title, or pressuring this person to go public with you, or pressuring this person to introduce you to the fam, or pressuring this person for a ring. And this person is trying to get what they need together to physically make this possible, whether it's finances, whether it's, changing jobs so they can have more time available for you, whatever. You're pressure and pressure and pressure, not realizing that that's why all of your last relationships failed. And it's just like, you need to think about why shit didn't work out before, address whatever trauma is there, and like, just chill out. Just chill out. So let's go ahead and pull a protection message. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Ciao. And the protection message that we got is breathe. The protection message that we literally just got is breathe. You need to relax. Inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise, move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. In other words, you're doing too much. You're literally doing too much. And Spirit is like, listen, focus on the here and now. Stop getting into your head and making this a head over heart matter. Like, get into your heart space and get into the physical. Get into the physical of what's going on. But stop with the fearing doomsday and feeling like something bad is about to happen and waiting on the other shoe to drop, because that's what it's given. That's what it's given. You have somebody that's emotionally stable, their physical is changing, or they're physically trying to change the relationship for the better. I just don't feel like you see it like that for whatever reason. You got to get out of your head and get into your heart. All right. So I love each and every one of y'all. Definitely make sure that you go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a personal reading. Okay. A full reading is 30 minutes and it's $300. However, I usually be going live and doing like Q&As on live. So you can also get that. If you're not ready to commit to a full reading, you can also just, send the 50 to the Cashapp to do a quick little Q&A. Okay. Otherwise, the Cashapp is there because, like I said, it is my birthday season. Okay, so if you just want to donate, just to donate, please feel free to do so. I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Get on your shit before shit gets on you.
Tell me what you